In this world, there are many perilous occupations. You might assume that such jobs come with hefty paychecks, but reality often diverges from our expectations. Workers in these roles often receive meager compensation for risking their lives. Let's take a glimpse at some of the world's most hazardous yet poorly compensated jobs. In Indonesia, thousands of miners venture into treacherous conditions daily, breathing in deadly fumes to extract sulfur. This mineral, used in matches, fireworks, and even cleaning agents, holds widespread utility. However, the miners' circumstances are dire. With life expectancy rarely exceeding 50 years, they inhale toxic gases spewed by volcanoes while enduring temperatures around 38 degrees Celsius. Many cannot afford proper protective gear and resort to using damp cloths to shield themselves from sulfur particles in the air. Carrying over 200 kilograms of sulfur daily along steep cliff edges, they earn a mere pittance, roughly 70 yuan per day, which nonetheless constitutes their primary source of income. India stands as one of the world's largest salt-producing nations, with approximately one-third of its output originating from deserts. Despite the abundance of salt, life for the 6,000 inhabitants reliant on salt farming remains impoverished. Hindered by their inability to transport salt to other regions, they are at the mercy of traders who drive prices down, barely allowing them to eke out a living. Salt farming is a grueling endeavor, involving locating underground saltwater, extracting concentrated brine, and nurturing salt fields under scorching temperatures. Exposure to intense sunlight reflecting off salt crystals often leads to blindness, and life expectancy rarely exceeds 50 years in these conditions. Brazil nuts are a popular commodity in the United States, commanding high prices. However, the livelihood of those who harvest them is fraught with peril and hardship. Scaling trees as tall as 15 meters, armed only with makeshift ropes woven from leaves, these workers risk their lives daily. Balancing precariously with one hand gripping a knife and the other clutching the fruit, they rely on sheer leg and core strength to maintain stability. Descending is equally hazardous, as dropping the delicate nuts could damage them, diminishing their value. Despite the arduousness of their labor, traders offer a mere 20 cents per kilogram of nuts, while the processed product fetches exponentially higher prices. Yet lacking the means for storage and transportation, these laborers remain beholden to buyers who exploit their vulnerability. In Egypt, miners extract limestone from white marble quarries, essential for manufacturing cement, glass, and ceramics. Despite the mineral's significance, the occupational hazards are severe. Workers must procure their protective gear, from gloves to masks, and crucially sunglasses, to shield against blinding dust. Visibility is severely compromised by the swirling clouds of dust, making it challenging to anticipate movements and prevent accidents. Constant exposure to airborne particles exacerbates respiratory issues, and many succumb to respiratory diseases, with life expectancy hovering around 45 years. Yet, their daily earnings barely surpass 50 Egyptian pounds, insufficient to sustain their families. The exorbitant price of bird's nest might intrigue many, even those who haven't sampled it. Yet, the harvesting of this delicacy is far from glamorous or lucrative.